What's up, y'all? Good morning. Please like the video and hype the video. Welcome to Cocoa and Tea, and let's get into it. So, Funky Dineva finally responds to the Tamar Braxton on the Versus stage with Birdman, getting his, I would say, lifetime achievement, but you know what the Versus is basically. It's like you worked your whole career, and now you're on the biggest stage in the world to, show off everything you've done in your career. And instead of Tony being there, Tamar was on stage with him. But not only was she on stage with him, she was all in the video.
Out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
So yeah, that was Tamar all in the video, doing too damn much, twerking in the background the whole time while Cash Money's up there trying to do the verses against No Limit. So I've been dying to hear Funky's response because, Funky was kicking it with Tamar at one point. And, when he was dragging her a month ago or whenever that happened, he was saying he was protecting her actual business. So I'm like, what business is he protecting? So anyways, while everyone was over there talking about Tamar patting Birdman's head, sticking her tongue out in that man's face, like, oh, no, that's normal. That's her brother-in-law. She's just there because Tony can't be there. Are y'all letting your sister go on vacation with your man? And y'all going to be like, what vacation? She got on a private jet and flew with Birdman to Vegas. Are you letting your sister go on a vacation with your man? Just tell me that. No, bitch, that's not normal. I'm not letting my sister, and I trust my sister, and I trust my man, but I ain't letting them take no fucking trips without me. Like, hell no. I could see showing up to Thanksgiving without me, Christmas without me. Yeah, that's cool. Taking a trip to Vegas where y'all drinking and doing whatever else. And the way Tamar is acting, she acts like my friend that used to be on substances, acts just like her. Acts just like her, all up in people's face, loud. So some more clips came out today as I'm making my video of Funky and what he said. And before I could even finish that video, I see more clips of Tamar, and this shit is just out of pocket. So more clips came out of Tamar on the side of the stage with Birdman, and he hitting the bottle, drinking it. She all up in his face, doing too damn much. But that's not even the weirdest part. They're sitting there arguing. They was arguing all night. The weirdest part is she's feeding him water. Are y'all effing kidding me right now? Let's take another look. She all up in his face. What the hell do you have to talk about, Tamar? You feeding him water in his mouth? That is not crazy to y'all. That's egregious. Y'all can't tell me that's normal, that your sister is going to be feeding your man a chaser. That ain't normal. Out of pocket, twerking on stage, Tamar being loud as hell. Like, girl, this ain't your moment. Like, you are doing too damn much. This ain't your moment. Nobody should be hearing you, let alone seeing you on stage during this moment.
I met BG, I met Wayne, I met Juvie, I met Turk. Shout out to Turk, you little you ain't here, but you. We gon' with you when we want to with you. You heard me? Don't go on script. We gon' with that listen. But
the fucking embarrassment I would have if my 50-something-year-old sister was on stage twerking with my husband. Like, that's insane. So yeah, we're going to get into what Birdman had to say about this awful ass, egregious ass shit that Tamar did. And we ain't even got into the rumors that came out this week from like some Braxton Family Values page that's been like following the family for years. They said the man that Tamar allegedly slept with, that Tawanda was saying, was Terry, Tony's ex-husband. So it's like, that's alleged. That's what they said. I can pull up the tweet or whatever that they said, but they're saying that's who Tawanda was saying. And that's just insane to me. But look at them right here. Look at Tamar and Tony right here, hugged up on the same guy. So weird as hell to me. But anyways, let's get into what Funky had to say. And he kept it real cute. He said he ain't trying to get into no mess with her. He not trying to drag her. So he was just going to keep it real cute and just say what he thinks.
The first thing I saw was she was on the stage, and the first thing that went through my mind was, why is she up there, right? Like, and I understand that's Toni Braxton's husband and she's Toni Braxton's sister, but as somebody who lived the Cash Money and the No Limit days in high school and whatnot, it was like when I looked at the stage, I just don't associate Cash Money and No Limit with Tamar Braxton. The second thing that went through my mind was, this is just not your moment. This was not your moment. This was not your moment. Why are you there? And then it's, and then it's kind of like, and if you gonna be there, girl, be discreet. Be discreet, be in the back, be in the corner, being chilling. And here is the unfortunate thing, and this is why I got an attitude about the story, because somebody else's moment was hijacked. When you woke up in the morning, when all of us woke up in the morning, the story was not how great Versus was. The story was not, ooh, that was a Versus for the history books. The story was not, Versus was so good. The story is Tamar Braxton, Cash Money, No Limit Versus.
And isn't that funny? Because ain't that exactly what Tamar was mad at Krishan for? Because she invited Krishan to her show because she's a fucking clout chaser and she wants to be in the blogs. And Krishan was, hot at that time. So she invited Krishan to her show. And then she got mad that Krishan, was in the background and being loud while she was trying to sing Love and War and wanted a microphone. And she was like, oh, she hijacked the moment. Girl, that's exactly what you was mad at Krishan for. But then you up there on the Versus hijacking Cash Money moment. Like, you think Juvenile, Manny Fresh, and all them wanted you on stage? No. They wanted all the hot boys, and they couldn't even get that. They couldn't even get Lil Wayne on stage because Baby won't let Turk come. And Lil Wayne said, if all the hot boys ain't going to be there, then I'm not coming. So they can't even get Lil Wayne on stage. But you think they want your ass on stage? Just like Funky said in the past, all she want to do is be in the blogs. That's all she care about. She don't even care what the headline is. That's all she want to do is be in the blogs. And I agree with him.
I think that did a disservice to the whole thing. Hijacked somebody else's, and I'm not implying that it was intentional. Somebody else's moment was hijacked. The next morning, none of the stories related to Versus should have had anything to do with the Tamar Braxton. First thing. Second thing, after experiencing what I experienced with Tamar in the press, and the intentionality behind the debacle that we had, this feels intentional to me in part. My experience is that Tamar leans into publicity. Whether it's good or it's bad, she leans into it. The story currently on Braxton, that's the hot thing, is she put Tawanda down payment and Tawanda said, you slept with one of Tony men. You know what I'm saying? Any reasonable person would use this time to distance themselves from any image of impropriety as it relates to Tony's man, and you took this opportunity to lean into it. And that's why it feels intentional. And I don't think there's a person alive that thinks Tamar was sleeping with Birdman. I don't think anyone thinks that. But again,
see, and that's the heart in Funky, because you talking about ain't no person alive that thinks, yes, we do. We do. We don't think that because we wouldn't do that, but we know bitches that would. And Tamar, there's no way you can't tell me she up there patting that man's sweat off his head with her tongue out. Why you got the fucking tongue out? Put your tongue back in, you 50-year-old broad. Like, what's wrong with you? Why the hell is you up there twerking around your sister husband? Just because she ain't twerking on him, I don't care. Why is you twerking around him? Why is you feeding him a water bottle? Why is you locking arms with him? It's like you want to be seen and heard so bad. Like, y'all didn't know Kelly Price was on stage because Kelly Price was quiet. She was back there behind Mia X, not saying nothing, not attention seeking. I would love to hear what Kelly Price had to say, because Kelly Price been in this gang for a long time. She been singing for a long time, and she don't bite her tongue. And I didn't see no interactions with her and Tamar. People wouldn't even know she was there if I didn't see it on Instagram. But she had a blue wig on and she looked fucking great. And she was standing behind Mia X, not clout chasing, not trying to get the microphone. Tamar was actually trying to get on the microphone at one point. It's like, you're supposed to be seen and not heard. But anyways, my whole point of saying that was she been in this game a long time. So I know her and Tamar done crossed paths. And I think it's weird that they weren't talking. So I wonder what she thinks about this. I wonder what she knows about this. I would love to hear what she thinks. But no, Funky, I disagree. I don't think Tamar wouldn't sleep with him. I don't think that for 1 second. I think she'll give it up to anybody on that stage, to be honest, because she's just attention seeking at this point. But yeah, if Tawanda just accused you of sleeping with your sister ex-husband, allegedly, why would you be with the man? Like, that makes no sense. You're just trying to get in the blogs.
Again, you seized an opportunity because from my experience, you like the fanfare. You like it. All the mess going around and the gossip and the fact, whether it's good or bad, they're talking about Tamar. She seems to like it. I just don't think any reasonable. And listen, I get the whole, I'm here to support my brother, but you couldn't have supported from the front row and from backstage. And I may be wrong, and I may be speaking without knowledge. Was everybody else wives and girlfriends and cousins and ancillary support systems on the stage? It just felt like a lot. And at the end of the day, as somebody who grew up watching Cash Money and No Limit, I actually would have much rather seen Mercedes up there, because now in my mind is forever etched Tamar Braxton in the background when she just shouldn't have been there. And we should not be discussing verses and Tamar Braxton in the same sentence. Them people moment was hijacked once again to those attention-seeking antics.
Exactly. She hijacked that moment and she don't give a damn. For the rest of our lives, we're going to remember, oh, Birdman was on stage with Tamar. We're not going to talk about how great Juvie was doing, how great Mia X was doing. All the headlines was about Tamar. And that's messed up. Like, you are too old to be acting like this. I don't know why you're such an attention whore at this age. It's like embarrassing. Like, I was embarrassed up there watching her twerk. I was so embarrassed hearing her yelling in the background while Birdman's trying to give a speech. She's like, ah! Like, girl, don't nobody want to hear that. Shut the hell up. Just like Funky said, we didn't see none of their wives up there. We didn't see not one other chick up there on stage for Cash Money. Tamar should have been in the audience, not catching up PJ with her sister husband. That's weird as F. And anyone who thinks that ain't weird, I bet you let your man do whatever too. So I want to know what y'all think. Put it down in the comments. What do y'all think about Tamar sticking her tongue out at Birdman and feeding him water? Like, as if the man can't feed himself water. Y'all think that's appropriate? Talk to me, I'll talk back. Please like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And if you see some tea, then send it to me at Coco and Tea with 2 A's at the end on Instagram. Bye.